Yeah, you fucking muckety mucks. Normally I'm trying to get away from shooting these Diary of a Man sports fan videos as much because I'm in the process of trying to bring you all some better content in terms of like giving you gambling advice and stuff like that on FanDuel and DraftKings. So I'm working on that. That's coming soon. But I just had to let y'all know, dude, I had to get on here and tell y'all about y'all. So, because this shit has been grinding my gears for the longest. A whole bunch of shit. So I'll probably only be like 5 minutes, but I might go longer considering the fact that y'all are really pissing me off. First of all, this dude, Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay Shay, deserves every fucking thing he got coming to him and more. Because first of all, this nigga think dude, okay, I understand you are as country as a fucking sugar sandwich, but you should know better than to be fucking with a 19-year-old girl and you 56. Like, bro, first of all, that's supposed to be some shit that happens in Vegas or wherever the fuck you, Atlantic City or somewhere you go. That's supposed to be a one night stand type of thing. Nobody ever knows anything. You give her $100 or something, and it's supposed to be over with. You are not supposed to be holding conversations about nothing. What the fuck can you talk with a 19-year-old about? He on the phone talking to her. You can hear her mumbling and shit. What you gonna talk to her about? Like, man, they got a sale at Forever 21 and shit. That's the only thing you can talk. Like, you can't. She don't know shit. How the fuck are you holding conversations with a 21-year-old? 21. I keep saying with a 19-year-old. Explain that to me. It is absolutely ridiculous. I am 8 years younger than this dickhead, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not going under 25. And to be honest, 25, I really try not to go under 30. But the only reason why I said, I remember when I made it 25 is because this heifer, what's her name? Not Joy Taylor Smith, Taylor Rooks. Taylor Rooks was like 28 at the time that I first noticed her, and she was a fucking monster. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going if I had a chance for her. So now she's like 32. I'm only 16 years old. So I was at the time I was like, man, 25. And that girl from the Chicago Sky, Kaiser Gondrit, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce her name, she's another one that's only like 28 right now. And if I found her and she was going, I'm going. So I understand that. But like, dude, when you get under 25, when you start talking about 22 and 19, no, dude, you're going too far. You are going way too far to be talking about taking them home, introducing them to people and shit, or motherfucking, or holding conversations with these ones. Like, no. That's some what happens in Vegas type shit. And you're completely out of line for that. But not only that, you're completely out of line because this broad is like a fucking, she's a gentleman's 3 or 4. She is not a 5 out of 10. She is like a 3.7 or 4 if I'm being nice. She's skinny as fuck, like no cheeks or like, oh my God. You really like white women just that much that you on that. And then you gonna hold conversation. Like, it's dude, so I don't know where the fuck these people got the game at. Like, you're older than me. Like, where did you all learn the game from? And I happen to learn the game from, I don't know. I just don't get it. Because I must have been absent that day of class when the G's taught us how to play the game. Because this is ridiculous. Shannon Sharpe need whooping all up in his ass, to quote my grandma. All up in his. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Another thing that grabs my fucking gears. No, I understand it's the day after the draft, and normally I'd be mad at the Bears, but I'm not mad at the Bears for drafting that tight end. I'm not, because I'm giving Ben Johnson the benefit of the doubt of knowing who he wants. I actually can see what they're trying to do. Detroit ran 2 tight end sets 50% of the time. They led the league running 2 tight end sets with Brock Wright and Sam Laporta. Now, Sam Laporta, they're hoping that this dude they drafted yesterday turns into Sam Laporta or someone or better. They already know that Cole Kmet is better than Brock Wright. So what they're trying to do is they're going to be running 2 tight end sets, only they want 2 better tight ends than they had in Detroit. So I understand what they're trying to do. I personally would have traded down and drafted him because I don't think anybody else was going to draft his ass, but you never know. I don't know what they know. So I'm going to give Ben Johnson the benefit of the doubt of knowing, like, until he proves to me he's an idiot, then I'm going to assume that he knows what he's doing. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Only thing that bugs me is the fact that Dave Wannstedt said, was on the score and was like, man, I like it. And if he likes it, then I hate it. Because this is the dickhead. I will never forgive him for drafting John Theory with the number 11 pick. And then he bringing in people like Joe Kane. And you looking at the scouting report on Joe Kane, they like, man, he do a mean Lou Rawls impersonation. I'm like, nigga, can he play football, though? He does Lou Rawls. What is this, the fucking Catskills or something? Like, what is this, Def Comedy Jam? I don't give a fuck what type of impersonation he does. Can he tackle? So anything Dave wants to say is cold, I'm absolutely skeptical of. But I'm not going to. That's not what grinds my gears. What grinds my gears is the Giants trading back up into the first round just to draft Jackson Dart. That nigga is butt cheeks. Jackson Dart stinks. He don't even spell his name right. He's a Jaxson. Like, that nigga is a 100% loser. This mother should have fucking swallowed when she had him. They traded back up into the draft just to draft him over Shedeur Sanders. Now, I'm not surprised at the Giants doing that because somebody online is like, man, you think the Giants are racist? Dude, the Giants were the only team up until 2017 to not have a black quarterback ever start for them. And they've been around since 1925. You do the fucking math. Niggas go 92 years without ever having a black quarterback. You tell me whether they're racist or not. But that's not neither here nor there. How do you trade back in for bums? How the fuck do the Pittsburgh Steelers? And that's another thing. I don't want to hear that shit about the Steelers family and the Rooney family and all that shit. I don't want to hear that shit no more. How the fuck do you need a quarterback and you not take a quarterback at number 21 right there? The Rooney family is clean out of order for that shit. And they finna get Mike Tomlin fired and all these. Dude. I don't know what to fucking say. I know it's personal with Shedeur Sanders, though. The reason why they're not drafting him is personal. Because you're drafting bums. I saw somebody say, man, Cam Ward had on just a regular suit and a chain, you know? Like, he ain't flashy at all. Like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? The minute he throw a 5-yard out into the third row, y'all gonna be calling him a bitch. That little stupid-ass suit from K&G for men and that cheap-ass chain from River Oaks Shopping Mall, and it ain't no reason to be like, man, he gonna have a great career. The fuck that got to do with anything? Y'all be letting white people talk y'all out of y'all flavor and out of y'all, like, out of your superpower. Because they want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. They want everything that's gangster about black people. And if they can't do it, then they start tearing you down. I already spoke too long on this shit because I'm upset. I just had to sit on a conference call with a fucking customer for an hour and a half because this dickhead, he can't chew bubblegum. He can't walk and chew bubblegum. So I'm not even gonna name names, but there you have it. Another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan. If you liked the comment, if you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace and hair grease.